This week we're going bass fishing. Joe Clements, called me. Says, dude, you need to get over here. Got a pretty good bite going. I respond to therapy pretty quick. We're on the way. Now, not only is the bite off the chart, it's a topwater bite that's off the chart. And that shouldn't take you too much time to load up the truck. For those of you that watch this show, you'll see us interchange equipment from fresh to salt, salt to fresh on a lot of occasions. And that message to you as the angler is that with a few exceptions, and if you're a freshwater guy, you can do saltwater fishing. If you're a saltwater guy, you can do bass fishing. It's not that hard. Hey, I'm back on Lake Kissimmee with my friend Joe Clements, and it's a beautiful morning. It's probably going to get a little windy after a while, but we're going to try to catch some really nice largemouth bass on some topwater baits. Isn't that what you said?
It's one of my favorite ways to catch a fish. There's nothing like a big explosion out here first thing in the morning on beautiful Lake Kissimmee.
And Lake Kissimmee's got some monsters in it.
Yes, it does. Hopefully, what we're after today, I want to put a trophy catch fish in a boat. That's 8 pounds or bigger. That's our goal for the day.
That'd be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Y'all stay tuned. It should be good. Now, topwater fishing comes with its own can of worms, no pun. Most topwaters have one or at least 2 sets of treble hooks. If you're fishing heavy cover, treble hooks can be a problem. The bait I'm going to use has got one 7/0 single inline hook that can be weedless. There's something about a topwater. I don't care if it's a tarpon, a snook, a redfish, let alone a bass. They're designed to eat something on top. There's so many things that they can eat. Rodents, frogs, snakes, all that stuff's up on top. And the strike is dramatic. What's better than that? Oh, got him? You got him, Joe?
Got him, Bo.
Big one?
It's a good one. He hit it like he was a big one.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
Nice.
Need that. In the boat you go.
Nice fish. First thing in the morning, little topwater action.
Doesn't get any better
On a popping frog. That's awesome.
Doesn't get any better than that, brother.
It is awesome. Oh yeah, she's a little fatty.
Lake Kissimmee special right there.
Lake Kissimmee special.
There you go, little girl.
Excellent.
A little frog action.
Yeah, she hit it, let it loose, and then come back and got it.
Now, my buddy Joe's got this thing. He's a bit competitive, I might say. And we haven't even made a cast yet. We're just grabbing gear, and he goes, whoa, whoa, first fish, $1. And I don't know what, I think he waited till I was in the middle of rigging, quite frankly. And I wasn't even out of the pitch yet. And this joker has got one on, and I'm out $1. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Nice one, Ray. Awesome.
Yeah, baby.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what we come for right there, Ray. That's what we come for. Nice fish. Come here, show yourself, girl. Oh.
Nice, Joe.
Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish.
Got a little spawning scar over there on the right side of her
There you go.
body right here. Like you saw. Another beautiful, beautiful Lake Kissimmee bass. Probably 4.5. Chunk. Just gorgeous fish.
Beautiful.
That's
beautiful.
Good
Healthy.
4.5 maybe.
She spawned out there in here feeding ultra shallow today.
There she goes. Give me a bump on that one, dude.
Yes, sir. Pretty awesome.
So bass fishing for me, for those of you that don't know, in my earlier life, it's pretty much what I did. Fished on the BASS circuit for 5 years and got a little salty after that, but I have always had a passion for the big green fish. And growing up in Virginia, we had a lot of opportunities up there to catch bass, but nothing like Florida has to offer.
The Gypsy Angler with Ray Van Horn is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time.
Florida is ground zero for monster bass fishing. People come from all over the world to fish Florida largemouth bass. It's that good. I don't know how many of our lakes are in the top 10, but a lot of them are, including this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Little frog action.
need some help with that one, Joe?
Oh, I got it.
Nice.
Ray, another nice frogfish on Kissimmee.
I'll tell you what, that is cool, man.
When they hit that top water, that explosion is just awesome. Another pretty fish. Let that grow up.
So when you come to Florida and you're coming to go bass fishing, any cast, any flip, any pitch could be that fish for you, the biggest fish of your lifetime. The anticipation that comes with that, quite honestly, is pretty exciting. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, good God! Is that the one? Oh,
that's
yeah.
a good one, boys. It's a good one.
Get the net for that one, boy. Take your time. No rush. How we doing, Brother Joe? No, he didn't get you in there. Oh, you got him out. Oh, yeah. Not
Nice one. He picked that up off the top.
How cool is that?
That's awesome. Yeah, Ray?
Dude, that was a
Beautiful
cool lead.
fish.
He had that jig up on top, skittering across those pads, and he just came and got it.
She engulfed it. Pretty fish.
Beautiful fish. Didn't want it, did it?
I mean, they're eating this swim jig like no tomorrow.
That is cool.
This is why we fish the Kissimmee chain right here. Beautiful fish.
The lake's just plumb full of that size fish too, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've had a lot of good spawns, there's a lot of good recruitment.
Look how healthy this fish is. Got a nice belly on her.
Yeah. That's what they look like right there.
Fish. Great fish.
Awesome job, brother. That was cool.
There you go, girl.
Whew. That was a cool eat, man. Not only is Joe a pretty cool cat to hang out with and fish with, the man is very knowledgeable, runs one of the most successful bass boat dealerships in the country, Toho Marine, based in Kissimmee, Florida. I mean, the whole family is into bass fishing. His wife works at the FWC. It's an amazing, amazing experience to be around him. And he's always got the latest, greatest bass fishing machine from Ranger. In this case, it's the 50th anniversary edition 520. And what a sweet rig this is.
Got it.
Top water action.
Another top water.
Top water action with a little salad. Oh, you're a little bigger than I thought you were.
They are loving that silly bait. Yeah, I think we might have to stock some of those.
You think?
Oh, yeah. That is a bass catching bait.
Look at that bass catching a little bait right there. A little dandy.
More topwater action, middle of the day.
The Gypsy Angler with Ray Van Horn is brought to you by Mercury Marine. Go boldly.
All right, now Joe is Joe Bass. So he's throwing a typical topwater bass lure. You know, it's a cup face frog type bait. And everybody's got some of those. Everybody's got some of those. I said, he goes, you want to tie one of these on? I said, no, you got one on. I'm gonna throw something different. Really, really different. I'm gonna throw a saltwater bait that these things have never seen. Oh, there's a good one. There's a good one there, boy. Oh my goodness.
Got a good one on.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Let me get the net.
Oh, get the net. You got large march.
Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Oh!
Ooh, look at the face on that one.
That's topwater action.
Dude, look
In
at that
Kissimmee.
thing.
Beautiful.
Oh man.
Beautiful.
Did you see the eat on that thing? Look at the face on that girl.
Awesome fish right there.
Oh my God. That little bait right there is so cool. You can throw
That
it in.
is cool.
You can throw that thing in a briar patch.
That was a fight, Ray.
Dude, that was so cool. Beautiful, beautiful.
Another good old good one on topwater.
That was just awesome, man.
I love it. I love it when they're eating topwater.
How much fun is that?
It doesn't get much better than that. Beautiful fish.
I'm gonna get her back in the pool. Have enough of that. Good night. I'm pretty lucky, man. I get to go to some really cool places. I mean, it is just awesome. And to fish with Joe Clements on the Kissimmee chain is pretty cool. I mean, the guy will keep you entertained. And I'm all about characters, trust me. You will not fall asleep hanging out with Joe Clements. He's a bag of tricks. And the dude can fish, non-stop fish. And that's my kind of guy. We're gonna go toe to toe with that. And we're gonna fish all day long. All right, we used a couple of delivery systems in this show. One of them was featuring the brand new Z, Concept Z reel from 13 Fishing. And Z stands for zero ball bearings. You're going, why would you have a reel without any ball bearings? Because they have a high-tech bushing that they've substituted in place for bearings, and it's not problematic. Doesn't collect dirt, grit, salt if you're in salt water. It is really a smooth reel. You need to try one out. In addition, we're using a 7-foot medium heavy St. Croix rod. As you know, I use a St. Croix rod. And I'm using 50-pound Cortland braided line. Now this is a very, very nice line. The thing I like about Cortland line, especially this braid, master braid in the bronze color, I've got some of this same line on my tarpon reels that I've had on there for 3 years. The stuff is bulletproof. Okay, and down here on the business end is DOA's brand new PT7. This thing is really cool. First of all, it's on one single giant 7/0 rigging hook. And there's a rattle. That's not so bad. And this thing floats and works. You can work this bait effortlessly to get it to walk the dog, that back and forth motion. And it triggers strikes like you won't believe. Oh, you'll see the footage, your eyes will tell you. And it's easy to rig. It's got a little pilot hole right here that you screw the little nose attachment to. And then you just simply run the hook back and up in, and now it's text posed, or if you will, totally weedless. And you can throw this thing anywhere. And let me tell you something. I am becoming a huge fan of this bait. I can't wait to use it in some more of our production. The other hot bait in this show was a Strike King swim jig, and we used them anywhere from 1/4 to 3/8 ounce, and we used them in typical bluegill colors. So most anything dark, black, blue, a blueberry rage crawl in this one, the rage crawl, so you have a lot of thump, a lot of bulk. They think that's a bluegill in so many cases. We also used a green pumpkin variation, has a little bit of purple in it, a little bit of orange, had a caffeine shad trailer. We also used a cow shad trailer. And basically what you're trying to create is bulk and thump in a bigger, bulkier profile. Try it on your bass lake, you're gonna be glad you did.
The Gypsy Angler with Ray Van Horn is brought to you by Bob's Machine Shop. Go fast, go shallow, go efficient. Power Pole, shallow water anchor.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm intrigued by old Florida. Any of these really remote places that's hard to get to. I mean, that's where I live. I live in the Everglades. It's hard to get to. It's the way it was 100 years ago. And that's the way Camp Mac is on Lake Kissimmee. I mean, it's old Florida. It's just solid oak trees. And, you know, there's just a bunch of good old boys that love to fish. And it is just an awesome place. They got a motel, a huge RV park. It is just a first-class resort. This could have been a big brim too. Oh, yeah, that's a good one, Joe.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, I'm getting the net for that one. Nice. Another cool topwater fish, dude. Oh, you barely had him. Barely worked? Dude.
This has been an awesome day, Ray. I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now.
When you can catch 3 dozen fish like that on topwater, that's
Beautiful fish. Yes, Cherie and Dee Dee.
Don't get any better.
She is pretty.
Good job.
I love it. I love it.
So I don't know how many of you like topwater fishing. For those of you that don't, you never have done it this way. It's just the anticipation factor. I mean, you are on the edge of your seat because the next twitch could be the one. And I just go there. I see that before it ever happens. And what's cool about that is when it does happen, you go, whoa, 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 don't jerk too quick. Reel till you feel, then set the hook. Don't let your eyes cheat you. And that could happen. So you've got to be disciplined when you're topwater fishing.
Oh yeah, there's another nice one.
The PT Cruiser is bad, buddy.
Another, that's a nice one there.
By all accounts and measures, it ain't too bad.
Nice job, Ray. Topwater action all day on Kissimmee.
Unbelievable. bro.
Bluebird skies.
You know, it just defies everything in the book. When you think of prototypical topwater conditions, you don't think of high cirrus, bluebird, sunny as it can be conditions. So for everybody out there that thinks you got to have overcast to throw a topwater bait, you may want to rethink that. Because right here is some more evidence that it doesn't necessarily have to be overcast to catch them. And it doesn't have to be first thing in the morning and late in the evening, all day long, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Joe, I'll tell you what, brother, I don't know how many we caught, but it was dozens, and flirted with a big one.
Yes, we did.
And I'll tell you what, I really appreciate you taking us out here, taking us in the brand new 50th anniversary Ranger Ale, just a magnificent boat, just a great day on Lake Kissimmee. Thank you, brother.
Awesome being with you. Great seeing you again. You got to come back and do this more often.
I will, Bo. Give me a bump. I'll put this girl back in. It's been a long time since I've rekindled that fire for bass fishing. Thank you, Joe. You're a prince. You've got a great place up there at Toho Marine. I've got to put a shout out to Ranger Boat Company. 50th anniversary is a special milestone. I'm quite privileged to be a part of 35 of those years. Thank you to everybody at Ranger Boats for putting up with me that long. I know that's been painful for some of you. I'm looking forward to the next call from Joe Clements. Trust me, it won't take me long to get back.